So it's been a while since I've done any sort of big LARP weapon review. So I feel it's about time I do it, and what better start than with one of the weapons that was on my only top 10 list I ever did, and that was way back in the early days of the channel. Roll the intro. Greetings, fellow adventurers. Fred here, and welcome to LARP Saga, the show that explores anything and everything live-action role-playing. Now, as I said before, it's been a while since I had done a big LARP weapon review. And as I said, what better place to start than with the early video I did, which was my only top 10 of the top 10 Calimacil weapons that I felt were the most visually well designed. And the problem was I didn't know which one to choose from, so I actually did a Twitter poll to decide which one I should do, and lo and behold, Kreiger the Fierce Wolf came in. So without further preamble, let's unbox this weapon and take a closer look at it. So quick thing before I open this package up, I just want to point out that this kind of packaging for a weapon of this size is a new thing to me when it comes to Calimacil weapons. My best guess is this is going to be more of a common thing with the one-handed weapons, because I don't know if they can make boxes big enough for two-handed and larger weapons like spears and so forth. Because this packaging is very different from what it was when I reviewed Goneril for the first time. But for now, let's open her up. So as you can see, I got the one-handed version of Kreiger, which measures in from the top to bottom at around 27 inches or a little over 68 centimeters. And I would hope to assume Calimacil's foam was used to make it, because it feels a little different compared to my other Calimacil weapons. And it's like, for example, Goneril. The foam in the handle of the weapon feels a lot more stiff than I am familiar with in Calimacil's creations. I don't know if they changed the construction process since I got Goneril, but it is something to keep in mind and an eye on in the future when it comes to future Calimacil weapons. As for how it handles, it is quite a hefty weapon, up there with Goneril in a bit of a smaller package. Though my assumption for that is because I'm more used to handling swords than using an axe. If anyone can recommend some like axe fighting tutorials, I would be grateful. Because this is the kind of weapon that I am not used to wielding and would love to learn how to handle it better. When it comes to the aesthetic, it feels like a replacer mod for the Iron Axe, which you see in Skyrim, a reference I made previously in in one of my very early videos, my first and pretty much only top 10 video concerning Calimacil weapons. And now that I have handled it and have seen it up close, I do notice some problems with the weapon. Now, one of which was pointed out by my good friend Brian over at the Bearded Axe. Next, because the bottom of the axe, head, the beard part of the axe, feels a little flimsy, and if too much rough treatment of this weapon could yield some shredding or at best tearing in the lower part of the axe head. It sucks that this is a thing, but if that's the case, I feel more like this would be more of a really high-end cosplay or display item rather than a LARP weapon that I would use out on the battlefield. Unless I'm proven, but if I'm proven otherwise, I would love to make a kit based around this weapon. Overall, it's a visually impressive weapon, but I don't know if I'll be able to use this given the lower part of the axe head. But one thing that I want to cap off my thoughts about this axe on aren't really to do with the axe itself. This axe is actually from Calimacil's Seyrawyn collection, which is based on a Quebec-based young adult fantasy series. Of books. And I gotta say, Calimacil, you've been saying since 2015 that the Seyrawyn books will be published in English since 2015, and I haven't seen hide nor hair. You keep saying something about it. I just haven't heard anything more substantial than that. I'm still wanting to read them, and I'm sure a lot of people also do as well. If you're one of those people, sound off in the comments down below. But also, despite this axe having a cool name, Kreiger, I'm still opening this weapon up to the naming challenge, and for you amazingly beautiful people to come up with a name for this axe. Sound off your ideas in the comments down below, and I will name the axe winner, the axe name winner, in the next video. Until then, also let me know what you think of this axe in the comments section below. And if you are new around here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to keep up to date with all my content if you're new around here. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming by. And if you want to follow me on social media, support the channel, or contact me directly, you can find all that and more in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the Trail of Adventure.